Testing. You hear me over here? As you guys may know, I just traveled to Canada for an entire week. I've been posting a lot on my Instagram and TikTok, so you guys might know already. But yes, I got back about 2 days ago, and all I can say about that trip is, wow. Like, I'm speechless. That trip was so fun. Like, one of the funnest trips I've ever done. And it's a little different from all the other trips I've been to. Like, I've been to California many times, Hawaii, and a lot of the trips I've done have just been like beaches and like more tropical vacation, and this one was a lot different from the rest, and that's why I think I enjoyed it so much. Also, before we start the video, I have a cut right here, a cut right there, I have a cut on my shoulder, and you might be wondering why I have all these cuts. Because a basketball hoop, long story short, a basketball hoop just fell on my head, and I don't know how it cut me. This is a pretty deep cut, but anyways, that's why. And also, just wanted to peep the new mic I got, DJI mic. I'm pretty excited to start using this a lot more. I just barely got it, my first video actually using it, so I'm excited to start using this mic more often. So here's everything that I've learned and kind of just experienced and my whole thought process after being back and traveling to Canada. So while I was in Canada, we had no service like the entire time, besides Wi-Fi at the cabin. But every time we left the cabin, no service, we were SOS the whole time. So I was in airplane mode. Didn't really check my phone whatsoever besides to take pictures and photos because, you know, we gotta get the content. And yeah, it's just really nice to just be away from the phone, like all the social media, because that's my job basically. I do social media, and hopefully I continue to keep getting better and better at this. I'm on the phone so much, and in society in general, I feel like we're all so glued to our phones, and we need that easy dopamine rush, you know, like, and I think being in nature and just being outdoors in general, or just being without your phone, like no service, is just an awesome thing to experience. And I think every one of you guys watching should just take a trip somewhere out in nature, just no service, just you, your thoughts, and what's around you. I think one of the biggest things that has changed from being in Canada is when I'm out there, and when I was out in Canada, just on my deck, staring at the mountains, just me, just being outside, feeling that breeze. It's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling. And it makes me realize how serious or how not serious life is. Like, life is only as serious as you make it. So I've also learned to appreciate just the little things in life and realize that it's not that deep at the end of the day. And you should also be doing, every single day you should be doing this, just doing what makes you happy. Don't do things to prove to other people or to show that you're this hard worker. Do what makes you happy. Don't try to do anything for other people. And that might be different for all of us. You know, for me, I've really enjoyed fishing recently. I don't know if you've seen my content on Instagram or TikTok. I'm posting a lot of fishing content, and just being outdoors, that's what makes me happy. Being with my friends, being with my family, and just kind of being stress-free. I don't know, that's just what makes me happy, and I enjoy doing that stuff. And if that's what it is for you, go do that. Or if you actually do like working, or if you like doing who knows what, it could be anything, just go do it. And so while I was in Banff, I would be obviously I do content like I said, so I take a bunch of videos and photos of the place, and just because it looks so beautiful. And it is so true when people say that it does not look as good as a photo or as in person. The photos do not do it justice. Like my post on Instagram, I don't know if you guys saw, but it didn't, like, it looks so much better. The photos obviously still look good, but I just thought like in person, every time I take the photo, it'd be like, oh dang, that does not look like it looks right now. But anyways, Banff was just absolutely beautiful. And just Banff, we went to Glacier National Park, and we went to Banff National Park, we went to Yoho National Park, we went to a lot of places, and it was just literally beautiful, and forest everywhere. There's literally like everywhere you look, there's not really that many big buildings, so it's just like a forest. Another thing that I've realized while being there, and just in general throughout the course of my life, is that you don't need expensive things to have fun or to feel like good about yourself. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I've never really been one to like expensive things or to like to spend my money like that. The only thing I will spend my money on is experiences, number one. Like traveling, doing things with your friends or family. That's the best thing I think to spend your money on. I don't care much at all for the watches, for the newest iPhone. I mean, obviously having a good iPhone for content's good, And I guess I do like making content. So another thing I'd like to post or to spend my money on is like content creation, like whether that be the equipment or what I'm doing. I don't know. Those are two things that I'd spend my money on just because I enjoy making content. I would like to look back on everything. It's really fun. Oh, and also I wanted to mention, once I got back from this trip, I instantly wanted to book I wanted to book a solo trip, because this one I went with my family, and I wanted to book a solo trip just for myself, like instantly. Obviously I can't do that because I'm super busy this summer, and I do want to make it happen. Hopefully I will have some time later on, like throughout hopefully maybe next month or the month after that. But I do want to do a solo trip. I think that would be so fun. And traveling to Canada just made me realize how big the world is, I guess you could say, and just how much more there is to experience. And like, I'm just in a small bubble and I need to get out there. That's what I felt. I think everyone should travel while they're young. Like, my first trip I ever did, I think, was when I was on my own. The first trip I ever did on my own, with just me and my friend. We booked a trip to California, and I think I was 16 or maybe 17 at the time. That was my first trip alone. Flew on my plane for the first time by myself, did everything, and it taught me a lot. Just first of all, just how to get through the airport, but also just to be by myself and to be more independent. And that taught me a lot and about myself. And also just that I'll never forget that trip or the memories that we made. I just think everyone should travel young. It's one of the best things I've wanted to like do while I'm still this young. You have less responsibilities. I think you'll learn a lot more just about yourself and about life in general earlier on while you're still young rather than later, and wish you could have done that stuff when you were young. You know, everyone wishes that they did something that they were young. So I really do recommend to every one of you guys watching, if you're still young, even if you're not, even if you're older, travel, do things, go do things that you were spontaneously gonna do. So yeah, I thought Canada was just gonna be a little small fun trip with my family, but honestly it was way more than that. It reminded me just to do the things that you actually want to do in life. Stop waiting and just go do. Let that sink in, and this is also your sign to stop debating on that trip and to just go on that trip. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.